Western book recommendations that aren't Lonesome Dove. At number 16, we have Anything for Billy by Larry McMurtry, a myth-heavy take on Billy the Kid and how legends get made. At number 15, we have Coyote Wind by Peter Bowen. A Montana investigator looks into a death that is connected to a decade-old plane wreck. At number 14, we have Texas Rifles by Elmer Kelton. A group of men joined the Texas Mounted Rifles during the Comanche War. At number 13, we have Hondo by Louis L'Amour. A frontier drifter protects a woman and her son as the violence starts to grow around them. At number 12, we have All the Pretty Horses by Cormac McCarthy. A teenage cowboy rides into Mexico chasing freedom and a dying dream. At number 11, we have Gone to Texas by Forrest Carter. Josie Wells becomes an outlaw after his family is murdered. At number 10, we have The Cold Dish by Craig Johnson. A Wyoming sheriff investigates a murder that is tied to a much older crime. At number 9, we have The Searchers by Alan LeMay. Two men search for a young girl that's been taken by the Comanche. At number 8, we have Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. A teenage drifter joins a violent scalp hunting gang on the frontier. At number 7, we have The Man Who Rode Midnight by Elmer Kelton. An old cowboy refuses to sell his ranch as modern Texas starts to grow in around him. At number 6, we have No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy. A man finds drug money in the middle of the desert and ends up being hunted by a ruthless killer. At number 5, we have Sackett's Land by Louis L'Amour. A betrayed Englishman escapes to America and starts the Sackett family legacy. At number 4, we have True Grit by Charles Portis. A tough teenage girl hires a U.S. Marshal to hunt down her father's killer. At number 3, we have The Day the Cowboys Quit by Elmer Kelton. Cowboys in 1880s Texas go on strike against some very powerful ranch owners. At number 2, we have The Time It Never Rained by Elmer Kelton. A Texas rancher fights to survive a brutal drought without giving up his land. And coming in at number 1, we have Monty Walsh by Jack Schaefer. An aging cowboy tries to find his place in the world that's leaving the open range behind.